Have you ever thought about how much Google knows about you? I mean, it's practically like our best friend who knows about everything, from our whereabouts to what we just ordered for lunch. But here's the thing, this tech giant holds a lot of information about each and every one of us. And well, that's kinda scary. So, in today's video, we'll cover 10 reasons why you should fear Google. Let's start with how they eavesdrop on the public at number 10. So they literally listen to our conversations through apps in our phone. Think of it like they have a virtual ear always turned into your conversations. In fact, they even fired a bunch of employees during 2018 and 2020 for data misuse. These individuals were found to have accessed user data without authorization, and that means they violated the company's privacy policy. It's a serious breach of trust, but thankfully Google took swift action to address the issue. Up next, at the 9th spot, let's discuss how they would promote even risky companies and content as long as they're being paid. You know, when you search for something on Google and you trust that top results are most relevant? Well, the thing is that these search rankings are influenced by money. This means that even if your content is highly irrelevant or questionable, it can still rank high simply because someone paid their way to the top. It's so unfair to small businesses and content creators because their SEO monopoly favors the wealthy over the deserving. On number 8, let's talk about how every movement of yours can literally be tracked and traced thanks to Google Maps. So it's a convenient tool, yes, but it can also pinpoint your exact whereabouts, whether you're driving, walking, or even sitting at your favorite coffee shop. So why is this a matter of concern? For one, it's a potential security threat if this information goes into the wrong hands. And secondly, it's a breach of your privacy, even if it's only used for targeted advertising. So just be mindful of the permissions you grant to the apps and services, especially when it comes to your location. At the 7th spot, let's discuss how the information we get from Google isn't always credible or accurate. Like, for example, if you're searching for symptoms for an ailment, Google might even give you generic information that could apply to a range of conditions. Or suddenly that sniffle you have is being linked to some crazy lung disease. And let's not forget about those Google reviews. You might rely on them to find a great restaurant or reliable service. But oftentimes those reviews are paid for to bump the rankings, so we suggest you don't fully trust those 5-star ratings and comments. Next up, at number 6, we have the Project Nightingale scandal. In 2019, it was revealed that Google partnered up with a renowned healthcare provider and accessed personal medical records of millions of individuals without their explicit consent or knowledge. They collected sensitive information like diagnosis, lab results, and hospitalization records, which raised serious concerns about patient privacy and data security. On number 5, let's discuss Google Pay, and if our money and other details will be secure there. Now, Google Pay may seem like a convenient and secure way to make payments without sharing your account details with third parties. So yeah, it's definitely safer than swiping your debit or credit card. But while Google claims to keep your details safe, they still retain all the data and information related to your transactions. And well, that's the potential concern. So if heaven forbid, someone from Google's team were to misuse and access that information, there would be very little you could do to prevent it. Next up, on number 4 is Google's power of influence through tracking our web activity. So it's no secret that Google keeps tabs on what we search and browse online. They gather all that info to basically understand us better. But why though? It's simple. It gives Google the power to influence our decisions without us even realizing it. It suggests things to eat, places to shop, and even our vacation plans. Ever got those ads and relatable content popping up after talking or searching for something? Well, yeah, that's how it sways us in certain directions. Now, at the 3rd spot, let's talk about how Chrome's incognito wasn't as private as we thought it was. Over the years, there have been multiple scandals and revelations showing that Google still collects data while you're in incognito mode. They might not save it on your device, but they can still gather information about your browsing habits. So just be careful what you search for. Next, we have at number 2, the scandal where a few years ago Google got into trouble at the European Union for abusing its dominance as a search engine. So what did they do? Well, they were caught giving illegal benefits to their own products and creating an unfair competition. This unfair advantage deprived consumers of genuine choice and innovation. So the European Commission fined Google a whopping 2.4 billion for these illegal practices and to basically just put them in their place. And last but not the least is the terms and conditions, which most of us just skim through or not even read and just click agree. What we don't know is that we are actually giving Google permission to access our data and do whatever they want with it. But what we don't know is that we don't really have a choice in the matter. If we want to access certain apps, services, etc., we're just forced to agree, or else we can't get on with it. These terms and conditions are made this lengthy and boring with legal jargons, so we can just sign like a legal contract without even understanding it. So it saves Google from any potential lawsuits. Well, with that, it's a wrap on our list of 10 reasons why you should fear Google. And in case you're wondering what to do about it, well, sadly, we can't do much except for being cautious and raising our voice about these concerns. So, what are you most bothered with? Or the privacy breach of incognito mode? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our new content. Thanks for tuning in and we'll see you in the next one.